Hey guys, welcome to Messy Bitch TV, y'all. So I watching Atlanta Housewives. I think I'm supposed to watch What's What Happens Live. Whatever's coming on this TV, I'm watching it. But I just got to watching okay. The reason why this video is named what it's named is honestly because I I feel as though, and not that I don't empathize with her being an older single woman myself. I mean, she's definitely 25 years my senior, but I'm still definitely, you know what I'm saying, in my early 30s. So I understand being single in an age where society says you should be married. I've been single for 8 years. I want to give y'all my backstory so you can understand my perspective. I've been single for 8 years. I am a divorcee, and 4 years after that. Well, I haven't been single for 8 years. I was single for 4 years. I had two long-term relationships that didn't go anywhere. And then I decided to take a break and do a whole celibacy thing. And that was like 4 years. I may be dramatizing the 4 years, but depending on if you count head and stuff like that sporadically. But for the most part, I was celibate, and I just, I just got to know me and got everybody's energy off me and stuff like that. So I get Kenya, but I feel as though she's her own problem, and it's like she's her own worst enemy type of thing. So allow me to elaborate. What I mean by that is that if we are Real Housewives fans, which most of us are or should be at this point, then we know that Kenya has a very nasty attitude, and we also know that she is very I don't own this candy. I don't mean you get a strike for anything on this bitch. So I don't own this candy. I'm just putting it in my ice cream that I paid for that don't have a name on it. Are these good? I just want some nuts. Yeah, they paid that piece to me. So, and the reason why I feel like Kenya is self-sabotaging is because she won't look within herself and change herself. You could tell that she is one of those people that, she is one of those people that kind of, how can I put it, doesn't take any accountability. It's everybody's fault. It's not her fault. It has nothing to do with her. It's not on her. And everybody else needs to change. Everybody else got the motherfucking problem. Now, and I said that to say this. I do not believe the villainistic tactic. I make up a lot of words. If West can do it, so can I. I don't believe the villainistic tactic that she's using against Mark. I don't really think that the guys are that bad. Candy even spoke highly of him at one point. So I honestly think that it's really on her. Her inability to, number one, check a dude. And also her inability to be authentic. And what I mean by she has an inability to be authentic is that if you're a genuinely nice person, you just come off nice to everybody. Even if everybody doesn't like you, they won't be like, you just a mean ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody don't like me, but I'm the same person. I'm goofy. I'm vibrant. I'm very fun loving. I'm very outgoing. And things of that nature. Whereas I'm not like that with just a particular group of people or a particular person. You know what I'm saying? So that's genuinely me. I'm genuinely kind. I'll genuinely help anyone. That's me. Whereas with Kenya and Mark, remember, they moved very, very fast. So I believe Kenya swept Mark off his feet, pretends to be this docile creature with him. She's a beauty. Regardless of her acne and all that stuff, she's not hard on the eyes. And I don't know what happened with her booty. It didn't always look that fake. But anyway, she's a beauty. So I can understand him being caught up in the rapture. And I could see them get married fast. They're both older. They have no time to waste. They not tripping. They already have a child or pregnant. I don't know how that went. And I understand how they can move that fast and end up getting married. And then how he could see, remember, she kept Mark to herself at first. So we had met Mark. And that's we, like I'm her friend. We had met Mark. They had met Mark. So he probably didn't know how conniving and mean spirited she is towards other people, because he had never experienced that. And a lot of people, especially like me, for example, a lot of what I critique you on, I don't want to say judge, but a lot of what I go off on is based on how you treat other people. Like, I did this one guy, he gave me hell. Well, he didn't give me hell, but we kind of gave each other hell on cool. But I stuck with him, and I gave Trey a lot of chances because he is genuinely a nice person. I'm talking about this man that gave me the sweater off his back just because I said it was cute and it would look good on me. Like, I seen his son's friend was doing something in his car, and he saw he had some earphones, and he was looking like he wanted them. He was like, man, you can have him. And the daddy, was the homeboy, Mike, was like, nah, you gotta get him those. And Trey was like, man, he can have them headphones. They in the trunk of the car. I ain't using them, obviously. When we used to work together, I needed some headphones one day. He was like, shit, bro, you can have these. He's just a naturally giving person. And when I think about certain things, I take that into account. So, and that's really big to me. So, imagine that's something that, it is speculatory, but I'm imagining that that's something that's very important to Mark, right? So, just, it's not okay that, oh, I do like a mean dude that's not less super friendly to the whole world, but I do like him nice, genuinely caring, and giving, and be kind-hearted. There's no way in saying I don't like aggression and stuff like that. Now, in Kenya's case, I feel like she is misconstruing his natural short temperament that New Yorkers have. If anyone knows a New Yorker, they could be the kindest, sweetest thing. They're very short-tempered. They're to the motherfucking point. There's the reason why they say it's a New York minute. It's not the time that's moved fast. It's not the city that's moving fast. The people are fast fucking paced. Even in customer service, they'll have, because I've been in customer service, they'll have a whole separate queue for the people that can handle New Yorkers. That's quick with it. Okay, well, thank you for calling. Such, you want to pay your bill? Okay, here's your confirmation. Have a good day. Bye. And the New Yorkers ain't got time for like, hey, how you doing? Thank you for calling. Blah, blah, blah. No, bitch. Get to the motherfucking point. So, they are very curt people. You know what I'm saying? By nature. And I think that she's trying to use that to make him like the bad guy. But when in fact, she's the bad guy. You know what I mean? You can even look at how she did Nene over the years. You know what I'm saying? Nene tried to bear the hatchet, tried to squash it, but she didn't want to squash it. I think that if she would have took the original storyline that she was naturally given for being the beauty queen, source of admiration, just like a positive type of role model type chick, I think that she probably would have gotten a lot further than this nasty bitch attitude that she got. I feel as though she didn't, I bit the side of my mouth. I guess I don't know how to eat, child. Let me put some more ice cream back there. But, I really, it hurts. I really think that she didn't tap into a large demographic that she could have had as far as it being in her favor, had she went that route instead of this nasty bitch route. Nene had the nasty bitch thing on lock. And I understand that she's probably naturally mean and spiteful and things like that, but she didn't have to do that. She could have, just like she faked it, she could have faked it on television. You know what I'm saying? Like how she ran up in Marlowe's event. Like, she do a lot of, like, hoe-ass shit. You feel me? So, anyway, and I think that once Mark kind of realized the type of chick that she was, it was so good. He was no longer interested because she was really nasty towards Nene. And he didn't even ride with her on a new situation because I'm sure he had told her she was wrong. Boy, that girl tried to forgive you. That girl tried to have a come to Jesus moment with you. And you just pushing this negative narrative. Like, why? You could tell he's one of those people that's happy-go-lucky, and she was bringing him down. Like, he's not with that shit. Like me, my dude gonna ride with me because he know I ain't snooty, I ain't messy. And if that bitch got a problem with me, she probably caused the problem. You feel me? Whereas in his case, he couldn't even ride for her because she was wrong. Mm-hmm. Right is right and wrong is wrong. So I don't like her trying to manipulate the society because there's in this racial climate. I don't think she should be trying to pay him as this awful bad guy. Like, he got it out the mud. He said, "Shit, bitch, take half of what I got and I'll get it back." That whole alimony thing, I don't know what's gonna be real and what's gonna be fake, but I really do believe she is really painting him to be the bad guy. Because I don't think she have a problem taking care of no man or none of that stuff, as long as she can, like, chastise him and talk down on him. One thing I realized about her, and that's with everybody, she talks at people. She listens to respond. She's not a person to have an actual mature conversation with, because she's only listening to you so that she can get a point across or have a thought up on yours. You know what I mean? So look at how she does her friends. Cynthia's supposed to be her best friend. Look how she played her. You know what I'm saying? Then gonna try to apologize like she didn't do it. You already played me now, sis. So an apology, like, this shit's already on TV. So an apology is fake and don't mean nothing. You know what I mean? The authenticity comes in when you don't give me nothing to have to apologize for, or when you don't put yourself in a situation to have to apologize to me at all. That's when the authenticity shows. When you think, like, about how you talk to me before you talk to me. When you think about how you're going to come at me before you come at me sideways. You know what I mean? So it's not coming at me sideways trying to say I'm not a Somalian, a wine person, or try to defame me and my ability to run a winery, or not run a winery, to pick wines from a winery or run a wine spot. And, I just feel as though, to be candid, I feel like she a fake ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's what we would call her in the hood. We would call her a fake ass bitch because she fronting. And that's none of what she really is, what she put on for Mark. I feel like she put on for that dude, and he found out who the fuck she really was. He wasn't fucking with it. He was infatuated with her. He loved her. She probably got some good wet snatch and all that. But then he started, when the honeymoon phase ends faster when you have those whirlwind relationships, and then you have to really get to know that person. And then a lot of times, how men are, they're fickle. They like this, they like this, they like this, they like that. And if you don't have a strong sense of loyalty towards the person that you started with, the other things that you like about other women are gonna pull you away from them. And I'm pretty sure at his age, he's had women that he's been dealing with for years. And he probably low-key was comparing Kenya to them as far as being genuine, being kind, being able to communicate with others. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff has a bearing on someone. He went in the hospitality industry. So some part of him in his core is a hospitable person. And Kenya is just not. She's not welcoming. She's not approachable. If I saw sis in public, I wouldn't even feel comfortable asking her for her autograph. You know what I mean? Versus if I saw Nene, or if I saw Portia, if I saw Candy somewhere, even Marlo, I know I could run up on him and be like, "Hey, girl, hey," I could probably have a drink with them. You know what I mean? Especially Candy. She give me girl from around the way vibes all day. You know what I mean? So I just feel as though she is trying to play the viewers into being on her side and trying to get sympathy based upon, and she's manipulating us through the because it's there's a negative propaganda campaign against black men. They're already villainized just automatically and they come under deep scrutiny. So I think that she's trying to manipulate us and use that in her advantage in this case. You know what I'm saying? Because all last season he was saying, I don't want to film. And then they would edit out stuff and then be like he didn't even want to match her at the thing. He was really annoyed that she was trying to be matchy-matchy. It wasn't that she waited the last minute to get the clothes and all that there stuff. You know what I mean? I just feel as though she put on this facade. And people are saying, she deserved for her marriage to break down and she deserved this, she deserved that. No one deserves to be heartbroken. However, you can't find happiness causing other people so much pain. You know what I mean? So it's not going to happen for you. Just like with the Phaedra and Apollo thing. I do think that Kenya and Apollo has something going on. They messed around. They had something inappropriate because you can't fake that level of flirtatiousness and that level of comfort that she had with that woman's husband. You know what I'm saying? There was something there. I don't know why he recanted, why he said that didn't happen, why he lied allegedly and said that didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Because it's strictly conjecture on my part, but I believe the initial story. Can you hook up with that man in LA? I believe that wholeheartedly. She's the type of bitch that would do that. That's the type of hoe she is. You know what I'm saying? I believe that wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? Like Portia said, you are a hoe from the 90s. Huh. So, Kenya girl, your slip is showing, girl. We see you, honey. You're not going to trick us into thinking that Marcus is super, super duper bad guy. Yes, he may be quick-tempered. But you need to start taking your part into what you're doing, sis. And you have to take your personal responsibility. If everyone is saying this stuff about you, then maybe there may be some truth to it. And maybe you should do some soul searching. And maybe you should think about how you come at people. Maybe you should be more forgiving. Maybe you shouldn't hold on to so much. And maybe you shouldn't be willing to do anything for this job. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe, I'm going to miss Nene. You know what I'm saying? Because Nene just brought that extra pizzazz to this show. And I think that she's very talented and she's multifaceted. I'm just gonna miss her reads because one thing about her is she may read, but she's not coming. She's being sarcastic and maybe slightly condescending, but it's not coming from a place of arrogance. It's coming from a place of, bitch, I got out the mud, bitch, I'm that bitch. Well, maybe it is coming from a place of arrogance, but it's not coming from a place of superiority. Whereas Kenya, you could tell she feels superior to people. You could tell that she thinks she's up here and others are down here. You know what I'm saying? It's the way she walked, the way she talked, the way she carried herself, and you can fucking tell. You can tell. And Mark is not he's very down to earth. He's very grounded, and I could see that he wasn't fucking with that. He was fucking with the bitch that he pretended to be. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he was like, bro, stop. Excuse me, Ken, stop it, bro, cause you front right now. Stop it, cause you tripping. You know what I'm saying? Whereas if she would have been herself from the jump, and she can probably attract someone like her that's gonna be as annoying and as superior as she is. You know what I'm saying? But you can't be equally yoked with someone if you're just gonna always front and pretend to be something that you're not in order to get a dude. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why she keep getting broke up with throughout all these years. Sis is like in her 50s, she's pushing 60, and nobody says, like, you need to start thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? Really. Cynthia's on her third marriage. You know what I'm saying? Well, her second marriage on the show, but her third relationship. Like, come on. Candy's on her, what? Her second or third relationship. R.I.P. to the dude that she was really in love with that on that strip club. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a man but you, bro. But you're not being your true, authentic self. If you a fake-ass, grimy-ass bitch, be a fake-ass, grimy-ass bitch, and then you can get somebody on that level. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to get these nice, genuine people that you feel like you can run over, because you can't. And then you can't be attracted to an alpha male and be an alpha woman, because a man is not going to let you talk to them like that, dictate to them like that. You're not going to do that, and you are not good at being submissive. You are faking the fucking funk. You are faking the funk, girl, and you need to stop it. We see through you. We don't see each other, but we see straight through you, bitch, because you is transparent. It is apparent that you are transparent. Okay, boo? And stop trying to paint Mark as the bad guy and now let their shit. Because really, he probably don't want his daughter raised by you. Ain't no telling, like, how you are behind the scenes. We don't know what you fake and pretend to be. And if you're that evil and mean on television, there's no telling how you are in real life. There is no telling. At all. Because you are a real live bitch on that TV show. And you might be even worse in person. Every nigga you would try to beat your ass. So you flipping off at the mouth, you disrespectful, you condescending, you trying to son somebody, you trying to son these grown ass men, and they're not with it. And you're gonna have to take responsibility for that. You're also gonna have to kind of relax and chill. I have to bring back Nene, bro, because Nene, you are not an adequate replacement for Nene, sis. At all. At all, honey. Nene would have been got a chemical peel and got rid of that motherfucking acne, sis. Bitch, Greg married that ass twice. And in between that, when she wasn't regret, she was dating, she had tricks and everything, because she's a fun-loving, around-the-way girl. You are not. You are mean. You are mean. You're not charismatic. You are very snooty and snobby. And nobody's fucking with that. Not even a white boy. Girl, stop. You a former beauty queen, honey. And don't nobody want you. Girl. Okay, child. Baby, Marlo had the same millionaire tricking off of her for years. Matter of fact, her and Nene peeled the same nigga. So you can say what you want to say about the other women on the cast, but you the lonely one. You the bitter bitch. You are very bitter, and it shows in your actions. And maybe if you would just love yourself a little more, you wouldn't need or be begging for this love. Like, it's like I'm saying in this video, the desperation of Kenya Moore. And you have to stop that. You know what I'm saying? And if Mark is the way that you're portraying him, which I doubt, like I said, then there was so many red signs and so many red flags that you ignored. They're sitting there. They don't like the way he talked to you. They don't like the way he talked to you. But, bitch, you are not. Stop pretending like you were this super sensitive, submissive person. Because every time you talk to him with that kitty, scary voice, he looks at you crazy like, bitch, what are you doing? You got mad because he said Brooklyn is the most important? She is. Who competing with their daughter? Like, your self-esteem is super fucking low, bro. And it shows in your actions. You think you better than these girls when they have the life that you want. So humble yourself, sis. And when I say humble yourself, I don't mean lower your level of self-importance in yourself. I mean, come at people as if they're important too. Like me, I'm a little arrogant. I think I'm the shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And sometimes the way I talk, it may not come off right. I am guilty of that. But for me, I don't think that I'm better than nobody. So you could tell that, like, for example, Trey Mama offered me a pair of lashes. There was some nice ass, cute ass lashes. But I was like, oh no, I don't wear strip lashes. I don't. But the way I said it may not have interpreted right. But I know Trey was like, well, she ain't like that. I really can't fuck with them. I could probably put them on other people really well, but I can't put them on me. You know what I'm saying? I done tried. The glue be every goddamn way. It just do not work, sis. I like my little mink lashes, and, you know, they last for months, and then that's it. You know, I don't even get refills. I let them grow out, fall off, come off. When the last lash is gone, I get some more. You know what I'm saying? Because I have nice lashes. Can you see them? See, they're nice and full, but they're very long. So right now, they're in the process of growing back because, you know, they break off when you wear those other lashes. And I just could not get a strip thing. I've been practicing or whatever because I think that the strips may be healthier. So I have been practicing and trying, and I've been trying to get it. But, you know, the way I said that probably didn't come out right. But when you associate with somebody that know your heart, that know you're not like that, then they won't think nothing of it when you have those kind of slip of the tongues. You know what I'm saying? Whereas with her, you don't know because she do think she better than everybody. You could tell by how she sit, the way she talked at other people. Portia had to beat her ass. Because when she said, don't point that scepter at me, then she said, spell it. You know what I'm saying? You got her dummy like the whole show. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, at some point, you're going to have to just admit your fuck up. And you're going to have to stop being so desperate. Stop playing this perpetual victim. Because you can't be a messy bitch, slanging tea, threatening the wood bitches, being super aggressive with everybody that you come in contact with, and then play the victim. You know what I'm saying? The victim mentality don't look good on you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you always play the victim when it comes to these dudes. Because it's like you want to be like the poster child of domestic abuse. I don't know what your angle is, sis. But y'all know what I'm saying? Like, Kenya, you tripping. You really are. Like, you like to play the victim on a perpetual level whenever your relationships don't work out. It's never your fault. You didn't do nothing. Even poor Matt, that poor little boy Matt that you was messing with. Number one, he was too young for you. Again, he's an alpha male. You talking to him like he crazy. You treating him like shit. And then he popped off on your ass. I don't believe in slapping nobody, but you make a motherfucker want to slap you. Bitch, you make me want to slap you, and I've never met you. So I can imagine what these guys are going through. Every girl on the shoulder and threaten to whoop your ass. Every one of them. Everybody. So it's you, sis. And that's just that on there. This Messy Bitch TV, honey. And I'm out.